Let me be perfectly clear. Absolutely not. This should be one of the best memes of 2021, all right? Because this has been kind of the epicenter of what is going on Twitter and the rest of social media about Citadel and the hashtag Ken Griffin Light. Well, based on what I shared with you yesterday, we had a new development and something happened. Something that never happened in the last 9 months actually happened yesterday or today. Well, folks, we have Citadel responding, and the last time Citadel spoke on Twitter or even mentioned a tweet was January 27th. It was in January, and all of a sudden, the next tweet they made was to kind of clear out the whole situation about Ken Griffin lying or Citadel, colluding with Robinhood in order to restrict trading and the buy button for the apes. Well, folks, I don't know about you, but I think this is a little bit shady. Why? Because it reminds me of someone getting caught right-handed in doing something wrong and trying to go silent, hiding, assuming that because they are hiding or not mentioning anything about it, is going to suddenly make this thing go away. But once again, they, factor in that, there are actually some proofs, there are actually some evidences proving that what we did was actually wrong. And now they're trying to, what? No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like, where were you for the last 9 months? Where were you? And when you read about these tweets carefully, you can tell the words are very well chosen. Like, the words are weighed to make sure they are kept into a specific context. But still, I don't think, it's really clearing out the air from a Citadel standpoint. You know what? Because, look, this is CNBC. They're already talking about this. Citadel defense CEO's comments as the hashtag Ken Griffin Light was trending on Twitter. And someone even mentioned this. I did not have financial conversation with that broker. Hashtag Ken Griffin Light. Some of you may be too young to know this, but this is, in relationship with what happened with Bill Clinton when he was still president and the whole Monica Lewinsky scandal. First he came out and said, I did not have sex with that lady. And turns out, after evidences, and, testimonies and everything. So just to say, nobody is taking that bullshit coming from Citadel about not having anything to do with this thing. So we already know that. Now, before I drop off on this video, I wanted to leave you with this interesting translation from this member on YouTube too. Funny username on Reddit. So he did kind of a funny translation based on what the lawyers or what is supposedly to be the lawyers at Citadel, wrote on Twitter, and what is actually what everybody is thinking. Well, look, when asked whether Citadel Securities requested that Robinhood restrict trading, Ken Griffin truthfully told Congress, let me be perfectly clear, absolutely not. And this is the true version everybody thinks. When asked whether Citadel Securities talked to Robinhood about restricting or doing anything to prevent people from buying, not selling, but buying stocks, Ken Griffin untruthfully told Congress, let me be perfectly clear, absolutely not. And then, the next step. Ken Griffin and Vlad never ever had met or spoken. Well, we, Citadel Securities, are, as Ken Griffin told Congress, of course, talking to Robinhood routinely in the ordinary course of business. We manage a substantial portion of their order flow. On January 27th, this is what the lawyer is saying, Citadel Securities executed an extraordinary 7.4 billion shares on behalf of retail investors. Well, on January 28th, Citadel Securities executed an extraordinary amount of shares on behalf of ourselves. And we all know that because since then, the price kept dropping all the way from 25 to 5. And then again, Citadel Securities was the only major market maker during this time that provided continuous liquidity every minute of every trading day. Citadel Securities was the only major market maker during this time that provided continuous market manipulation every minute of every trading day. And then finally, about whether or not they ask Robinhood to restrict limit on trading. Citadel Securities did ask Robinhood to restrict people from buying, not selling, but buying stocks on January 28th. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, please. And this is definitely something we need to keep a close eye on, because I think definitely it might be bad for the business on Citadel, especially as CNBC and all mainstream media are starting to pick this up, and the whole hashtag Ken Griffin Light is trending on Twitter.